This is how to build the best Escoffier in under 3 minutes. Escoffier is a 5-star cryo support and sub DPS in Genshin Impact, reviving the era of cryo-oriented freeze teams. Her kit has a really powerful balance of res shred, healing, and on-field DPS, making her the new staple among freeze comps, enhancing familiar shred designs like Kazuha and Shieldon, and adding her own twist to be a specialized support. These are her core mechanics that you actually care about. A4 passive provides up to 55% res shred for Hydro Cryo, A1 passive adds single target healing to the active character, her E is an off-field damaging ability that procs A4 res shred, and her burst is initial AoE healing nuke that procs A1 for passive healing. She's built like a DPS with subset investment into ER and deals really solid damage for being a completely supportive kit. Overall, her abilities are very straightforward, and her playstyle is a simple EQ swap-off combo that activates everything important about her kit. The only thing you'll kinda need to think about is her position for team order, which will usually be near the end to preserve her res shred uptime, which is 12 seconds. Now, a nice thing about her kit is that only her skill is needed for damage and shred. Her burst also shreds, but its main purpose is healing, so it's technically skippable if you aren't taking damage. Talent priority will be skill burst into normal attack. Now, let's blast through weapons, artifacts, and team comps. For weapon recommendations, we have her signature, Staff of Homa, Calamity Queller, Jade Spear, and Spine in that order. For 4-star weapons, we have Favonius Lance, Deathmatch, Prospector's Drill, and Tamayurete in no particular order. She has a lot of weapon choices, and DPS is generally a priority. Energy recharge is good if your artifacts do not have any. For her artifacts, she doesn't have a dedicated set to farm, so her current best in slot is 4-piece Golden Troop. 4-piece Blizzard Strayer also works, but it's weaker. Also, I would not rely on enemies being frozen, so play around only 20% of the crit rate bonus instead of 40% for the 4-piece passive. For main stat, we go attack, cryo, crit. Energy recharge for the timepiece is overkill, but it can be used as an alternative. And for the goblet, attack is a decent alternative, but still slightly weaker than cryo, just prioritize substats. For teams, generally add 3 other Hydro or Cryo teammates to activate the A4 passive and play around a Hydro or Cryo DPS. This can include Ayaka, Ganyu, Wriothesley, Neuvillette, and others, which you may have noticed now have new team comps. For the min-maxers, it is also okay to run 3 Hydro or Cryo instead of 4, and then add Shieldon or Kazuha if you know what you're doing. And that's all we can cover in one short. Reminder that this is a condensed and simplified breakdown of her kit, so I'm unable to cover the nuances of her gameplay and design. Check out irminsoul.gg for more info on iced coffee.